In the news today from the Strange and Weird Fact File, singer Michael Jackson sleeps in an oxygen chamber. The singer says that the hyperbaric chamber has the benefits of reversing the aging process.
Jackson wants her career to take off like her famous brother Michael, and she feels taking off a few things of her own for Playboy cannot hurt. The inside story for Friday, January 27th, 1989. LaToya Jackson wants to be known as more than Michael Jackson's sister. She's embarked on her own career, trying to make it on her own, and proud of it.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I think that the body is a piece of art. It's a work of art. I think it's the people who make it something awful.
LaToya won't discuss how much money Playboy paid her or how the photos fit in with her religious beliefs as a Jehovah's Witness. But she does say she knows her mother and father don't approve. LaToya has said yes to numerous offers recently. She debuted her live solo stage act last March in Atlantic City.
The shot with the snake, tell me about that.
Well, that was my idea. I love snakes. I had asked them to bring a few snakes, and they came with one, and I was kind of disappointed about that, but I think everybody else on the set was so terrified and frightened of the snake, and that's why, but I just wanted them everywhere.
LaToya Jackson's Playboy video. She says her husband made her do it. How low would she go before she said enough?
My biggest fear was trying to get away and not making it, because if I didn't make it, I knew I was dead.
When 2020 continues, after this from our ABC stations. Once again, Elizabeth Vargas.
LaToya Jackson spent 10 years in a relationship that she says was physically and emotionally abusive behind closed doors. But other low moments unfolded publicly, including the time she turned on Michael Jackson, her brother, in front of the world. Don Daler continues now with LaToya Jackson.
And action! Start! LaToya!
This is LaToya 10 years ago. After 2 top-selling Playboy covers, she was at it again, this time on video. The Jackson family bad girl seemed fiercely determined to make a living with her clothes off. Her apparent willingness to pose nude was, she says today, a lie. It was instead part of ex-husband Jack Gordon's plan to sexually exploit her for millions of dollars. There are fantasy scenarios in this tape. It did not look like you were being forced to do this.
I did what I was told to do.
You don't seem like you're unhappy.
I have to admit, I was professional when it came to that.
Exposing herself was one thing. Exposing her family was another.
My family pays an awful lot of money to get out of a lot of things. I was there, I lived there, I know what goes on.
Your daughter said damaging things about the family.
Yes.
Did things that were an embarrassment to you.
Yes. Very embarrassing.
I'm running late.
The comments that caused the most damage have now come back to haunt LaToya. 11 years ago in Israel, she attacked her brother's behavior with children. You condemned Michael for molesting young boys.
I remember that well.
Gotta move!
LaToya claims Gordon forced her to read from a script.
But I cannot, and I will not, be a silent collaborator of his crimes.
You don't seem like you're reluctantly repeating something that the puppet master is making you repeat.
And these kids are going to be scarred for the rest of their life. And
you have actual emotion and outrage in your voice.
Yes, I do. And I better have it in my voice. I better do it, and I better do it with conviction. I've been beaten too many times not to do it with it.
But did you believe what
Would I
saying?
do this on my own? Absolutely not. I love my brother. Michael is one of the sweetest persons on this earth. You have no idea. He is so misunderstood.
Have you talked to Michael about that press conference?
No. We have never discussed that press conference.
Michael!
LaToya admits that heartfelt family talks are just not the Jackson way.
We do talk, we do touch on subjects, but a heart-to-heart sit-down, no.
It's just not the way it's done.
In my family, no. We kind of like breeze over topics. It's always done that way for some odd reason, but it's okay.
To keep the peace.
It works, and that's what's important.
Michael, I'd like to stay close to home now, if it's all right.